Grand Guitar Institute.
One thing that's unique about this school is we are a player's school, and people come here to play all the time. You have your guitar in your hand 24 hours a day if you want. I think that the school is definitely prosperous being in Los Angeles because the industry is here. I mean, everything in the music industry, there is an office in Los Angeles. Given the contemporary music trend right now, about 50% of it is rock, and then all other styles are pretty split evenly with jazz and fusion and R&B and pop.
Whatever these students learn about diatonic scales or contractual small print, their dream will be to create a guitar moment that sends a shiver down people's spines.
This guitar, which is my collector's item, was the guitar that every amplifier in the store was tried out on. In the old days, we never let them try a guitar over here. George Harrison came in one day and offered me $300 cash for it. This is the days it was selling for $45. If you ever interview him, ask about Manny's Yellow Dan Electro. Everybody used this guitar. And we just keep it here for keepsakes. It's great memento of the old days.
While the 90s sees every form of guitar music thriving, the guitar itself has become a highly collectible item, traded at guitar shows like this one in Nashville.
This is just a place where people can be passionately interested in the instruments to the point where it's almost like dealing drugs. These things are addictive. Guitars are not something that people really feel lukewarm about, to the point where anything of interest. What kind of National you got there? Excuse me, this is just too good. Okay.
That's one of the most popular guitars ever made by Gibson. It's a 335. They've been making them for 30 years or more, and almost everybody who's anybody has played one from time to time. That's why you should want it.
I like guitars. I just can't help myself. That kind of case alone just clues me that that's a tricone National. It's a type case that comes with a round neck tricone, which right now we need. Like you ask me, what do I need? That's one of them.
Anything that's got a lot of switches, a lot of pearl, a lot of useless nonsense on it, always is worth more than it should be. Because a lot of us are really not very mature, we're really not grown up, and we like toys.
When Eric Clapton or another great player has a particular guitar, they may even give it a name. You don't hear about anybody naming their synthesizer, or you don't hear much about people naming their horn. They almost seem like the good instruments are alive.
The guitar is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and It seems like there's no end to how many things you can create with just 6 strings. Because there's a guy around the corner that just plays 10 times as much and 10 times better. So it's always exciting to be around. Anybody picks up an instrument. I can walk into the music store and find a kid that high could scare the hell out of you. So you don't know what's out there until you take a walk.
There really isn't any real new techniques that people do that haven't been done before. Some of the very early techniques that one would use on a stringed instrument, a guitar instrument, there's some of the source of that stuff goes back to flamenco. I mean, even like a bass player that, you don't mind if I play something to you? You know, even if you, like the popping bass thing, you know, which is... Well, if you take that and if you want to get really historic about it, you could go back to some Spanish guys that, you know, that were playing like this. You know, they were playing different notes, you know, like you know, that, you know, playing all that kind of stuff, you know, but it's still basically hands, you know, fingers, you know, not picks.